Hey, what's up? This is Jeremy from Straight Line Audio. So, as you can see, got new merch, Straight Line Mixing and Mastering, stlmix.com. Go check that stuff out. All new direction, One Direction, not a boy band. I'm going to get sued. Anyway, we did the static mix with the DGX song, and I have it pulled up here. The only plugins on it are the amp sims. And we just installed 500 free Airwindows plugins in the last video. I'll link both of these videos below. The video to the static mix and the video to 500 free plugins. That is crazy. But there's a video on how to install them and everything. So in this video, we're going to mix the static mix and work on the drums. And we're going to use some of those free plugins. Anyway, let's dive in. Here we are inside the DAW. All right, here we are inside the DAW. Here, let's go back. Just gonna let this play for a little bit. These are no plugins on here. As you can see, the only plugins are on my voiceover track right here. And of course, the bass has Toneforge Hellraiser on it. And then I'm basically using different iterations of Toneforge Jeff Loomis on all the guitar tracks, I think. Just different IRs, different sounds on each one. Pretty sure. Yeah. I'm using one amp sim just in different ways on 7 tracks. One amp sim, 7 different ways. That's not a free plugin, by the way. All right, first on the snare, let's just work on these drums first. Let's bust this all up. Gonna put these kicks in a bus to say kicks. And yes, a Z makes it better, as my friend Robbie asked me when he was in here recording. That's how we do it. I'm from the 90s. Everything has a Z at the end. And I'm not going to use these toms. I'm just going to use the tom samples. Sorry, DGX, if you guys ever see this. The tom samples were a very cool thing. Thank you. I'm going to put all those in bus 2. All right, what I did there is I have the full kit. If I want it, I can unpack it. Got the shells all on one bus. And the overheads by themselves. So, that's step 1. That's still kind of part of the static mix though. Anyway. Anyway, let's work on these drums. Yeah, the tom samples were really cool. Let's go to another spot in the song. Let's hear just the snare. I always start with the snare. So first I'm going to gate it using all Kuko's free REAPER, REAPER stuff. It's a beautiful snare gate. It's even got a preset. Might as well do the kick while we're at it, while we're gating. It sounds already like it's gated already, which is awesome. Let's go ahead and put one on there anyway. We don't have to gate the toms because they gave us the samples. So, boom, gating done. And all that does is make it where I can do some EQ on this snare. This is REA EQ, however you say it. Super useful and super free. My favorite on snare is 8K and like about 160. On this particular snare, I'm going to take out some of this. Yeah. Go ahead and re-comp it. All free plugins. Dun dun dun. If you can't tell, I'm broke. And I like free stuff. And we're clipping our master, which is exactly what I want. I'm gonna clip it all day. Kidding. All right, let's check out some of these free plugins. I'm gonna install a track down here and go to the Airwindows section that I have that is huge. We installed all 500 of these on the last go around. And I saw this stuff called ToTape5. There was a bunch of different kinds. So we're going to use that on the snare. Let's go ToTape5 240 just to see what it sounds like. And we are going to send this snare. Here, let's just name this plate and we'll pick a plate for it. But let's send this snare to it. Where it says plate. Ooh, right out the gate. Let's turn down a bit. All right. First plugin of the day that is free is ToTape5. ToTape5 240. Excuse me, here, let's take a look at it. Here it is. I haven't even touched it. All I did was put it on a bus and send my toms and snare to it. Okay, I'm going to turn it off here in a minute. Let's turn it. Here it is on. It's off. Let's hear it by itself. Hold on. That's what it's affecting, which is pretty good. Ooh, very cool. The snare is still really flappy and bright, so I think I'm going to ditch. All right, we've got K-plate on that. Let's go ahead and re-accomp this kick. Hard rock kick. Just a little bit, like that. Just bring up your wet a little bit. See how we keep clipping on this full kit bus? I am going to put Airwindows, the easiest one to use that you don't have to do anything. You just put it on there is ADClip8. It's free. It's an old one. Just put it on there and don't do anything. See if the clipping stops. This is a free plugin that we installed yesterday. Ooh, they're still clipping. Let's bring that down a little bit. Let the clipper do what it's supposed to. Let's boost it a little. Here, let's try ADClip8 and see what it does. I don't like ADClip9. No offense. Let's listen to see what it's doing on its own. That's without it. This is ADClip8. It should keep us from clipping. Unless one of the other buses is clipping. But we can put ADClip8 on the master bus too and just put it back like it was. And we should stop with the clipping with ADClip8. Alright, let's hear that drum bus again. Toggle the ADClip on. Here's it off. Alright, this is a drum bus, a full drum mix with nothing but free plugins so far. Let's give these overheads some attention. Oh, we don't need that. On this Shells bus, we're going to use another free plugin that we installed yesterday in a video that I'll link below that shows you how to install all 510 of these plugins right here. They're called Airwindows. There's a whole video on it. Check it out. There'll be a link. Yeah, it's cool. I like free stuff. And as you can hear, so far we have K-Plate 240, ADClip8, and we're fixing to add some more. I also have ADClip7 on my vocal mic here. So let's go. On the drum bus, we are going to add Thunder first, but then we're going to have this other one, try this other one called Compresaturator. But let's try Thunder first because I've used it before and it's awesome. This one, and the more you drive it up this way, what I love about Airwindows plugins is it's all about the sound, not the look. It's also probably why they're free. But on this plugin, the more you drive it, the more low-end information it'll drive into it. So let's check it out. This is on the Shells bus. it's without. See how it just gives it some thump. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn that one off and maybe keep it. I heard of another one called Compresaturator. Let's see if we can find it. There's 500 plugins on here. I have a whole like guide of what all these plugins do on my website, my old website, that I still leave it active for educational stuff like this, exactly. And I'll leave a link to that down below. And it's you can click on one of these plugins and it'll tell you kind of what it does. The only way to really learn on these is just to do it. So, Compresaturator or something. There it is. Compresaturator. I was close. Ooh. I like that. I guess that saturates and compresses. Let's toggle back and forth. That's Compresaturator. Here's Thunder. Thunder's cool, but I think Compresaturator's got more beef. Compresaturator wins. Brand new free plugin from Airwindows. Anyway, leaving it like that for now. It might be a little too much comp. Actually, I think maybe just this kick needs some EQ. Cool thing about these free plugins that come with Reapers, they'll kind of give you, you know, a suggested starting point. Yeah, that's better. I'm going to put that same EQ on these toms and the comp from the snare, because these toms sound a lot like a snare. Let's find the tom part and check them. Yeah, that's a great spot. All right, that's with, here's without. Ooh, comp just coming in clutch, and that EQ is the same as the kick. So I'm gonna move that frequency up so it don't conflict with the click and get rid of that one. Yeah, I'm digging it. Let's hear that whole drum sound. As you notice, no clipping. Ooh, them toms are rocking. They're a little too hot though. Ooh. Sounded good though. Oh yeah. All right. Let's hit that same riff with no plugins. Here, let me highlight all these drum tracks. And I'm going to turn off all the processing. Still a great sound. They did a good job recording this. That's one more time with no processing. Here it is with processing. All right, so let's hear it in the song. One thing on these guitars, we're going to want to low cut all of them. So let's go back to factory default in Reaper and just click that right there. Now we're going to just drag them on all of them. That way, it gives some bass to the bass. All right, now let's hear that same bit without all the processing. Here's it here. Well, let's not do that to the guitars. That'd be mean. Let's do it with the just drums. Let's hear it with processing. Oh, yeah. Oh, I think the gate's getting kicked lost. Gotta watch them gates. All right, another free plugin that we just installed yesterday, along with 500 other ones. Gotta scroll all the way down to the W's. There's one that I use on almost every mix, and it's free. Just gotta use it really subtle. It's called Wider. Guess what it does? Gonna put it before ADClip8. Check it out. All you do to make this awesome is make this right there. Just double click right there. Make it all in the middle. And then move that up till it says 1 and a 0. And that's it. And watch this. That's with. Here it comes without. One plugin. Another plugin from Airwindows that just makes everything better, usually, is the ToTape series. I'm going to try the brand new ToTape5 and see what happens. Put it before ADClip. I'm going to see if we can solo just the plugin. This is called Delta. When you push Control and Alt on the volume knob right here, it puts it in Delta and it lets you hear only what this plugin is doing. Let's do that again. ToTape5, this is with. Here it is without. Let's try a different ToTape. Let's replace that with, I've always liked just the regular first old ToTape5. Ain't even really got to do much. Less options are good. That's with. That's without. See, ToTape5 is going to win always. All right. All right, so that's ToTape5. Free plugin from Airwindows that we checked out today. That's Wider from Airwindows that we checked out today. And ADClip8 that we checked out today. Plus K-Plate 240 on the snare. We didn't even touch it. We didn't do anything. And then we have Compresaturator on the drum bus. So I'm going to turn all this stuff off. Yeah, that wasn't very fair. So I'm going to take all these drums and turn them off. And the master bus. All right. So this is basically the processing we added after the static mix. Here it is without. This is basically still the static mix with a little bit of EQ on the guitars. All right, now let's add in all these free plugins. And the ones on the master bus. Let's hear that same piece. Ooh, I think it's a winner. Oh yeah. ToTape5, Wider, and ADClip8 are the only things on my master bus. Let's see what it does. Oops. Yeah. As you can see, there's quite a difference you can make, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money. I mean, Reaper, yes, they will say that they want their money, and they'll ask you for it. They'll be like, dude, I want my money. Just pay them, dude. You know, it's like 60 bucks. I'm cheap, as you can tell with all these free plugins, but I'm not that cheap. So I'm going to highlight this again, and we're going to do one more before and after. Here we go. This is with. All right, let's turn off the processing that we added today. Here's the same piece of music. Crazy, huh? Straight line mixing and mastering, baby. Yeah, that's better. All right, so I highlighted a bunch of the plugins that we used in the last video, plus the video before that with the static mix. That's how you mix a drum set with free plugins. So follow my page, give me a like and a sub, comment, tell me if you want any of these plugins. If so, there's a link on how to get them and how to install them and where to find them, everything. I walk you through it all you gotta do is go to the video and like and subscribe. Hear my chair pop? Anyway, I gotta get out of here. I got other work to do. Keep rocking, YouTube. I hope you're being creative.